Hi, I'm Mariana Infantes. I go to Our Lady of Lourdes Academy and I am in 12th grade. I had been tutoring for the SAT since June. I had taken two diagnostics and then I did on point tutoring from August all the way to December. But I took three tests and my score wasn't improving. So I knew that I needed to take it to another level and do another tutoring. Well, my math score was a 530, so very low. And my overall score was an 1140, I think. So it wasn't like good enough for like college's standards. So I needed to go up. No, I've always been more math oriented. I just, I don't know, with the SAT, it was just like a struggle for me to improve or just see what was wrong with what I was doing. So I didn't really know exactly what topics or areas I was struggling in. I was just taking the test and then I didn't know. My biggest issue, it wasn't really time. I was good on time. It was just like knowing the certain steps for the hard problems. Like I knew the math, I just needed a refresher and like examples on how to do it before the test. Since my previous tutoring was one-on-one, I didn't really know what to expect, much less virtual because the last time I had done that was in eighth grade. But I found it very rewarding. Like I thought it was a really good session. If you got a problem wrong, they would call you out or ask you the steps you took into getting the answer you got and then helping you work through the right problem. I like that it was very fast paced and accommodated to each person's like pace, basically. I know that you need to spend a lot of time in doing the homework and dedicating a lot of time to the Zoom since it's like 4 hours, 5 hours around there. I think it's a great program. I think the amount of work you put into it, you'll get the most back. You'll need to get very organized and have a schedule planned out for yourself.
Well, I would totally recommend it because it took a load off my shoulder in terms of being on top of Mariana and reminding her and stuff. You guys were all over that, so that's good. I didn't even have to worry about it. So I think you get your money's worth for sure. And the fact that Mariana exceeded her expectations and our expectations in terms of the results, that was just amazing. So I know that she put a lot of work in. And so definitely whomever is going to take this course has to know that it's a lot of work, but it's very it's rewarding and you'll get to where you need if you put in the work. So it was just amazing for us as parents not having to be on top of the game like before.
My final score in math was a 730, and I had started off with a 530. So I went up 200 points, which I did not expect at all. I didn't even think I could get to the 16, like to the 600s, much less the 700s. So saying that, like, it was really rewarding knowing that I could do it finally because I had taken it so many times. I never thought I could get there. For the reading, same thing. I would take it again and again. It wouldn't go up. First, I started with the math program, and then I said, let's just do the reading program because I went so up with the math that might as well just do the reading. And I had a 610, and I ended up going to a 700, so a 90-point increase. And my super score is a 1430. So, well, I have a lot of free time now, my senior year. I know a lot of people are cramming in. They're studying, trying to finish the last couple of tests they can do. Before I didn't think I was gonna be able to go to college because of that score. Maybe a test optional school, but definitely now I know I could have 100% bright futures and choose which school I want to go to in Florida or outside of Florida. Um, I don't have that much stress anymore. Before I was very, very, very stressed, but now I'm calm and
That's
happy with my result. Listen to the Zooms and not just be on your phone and be distracted, but like fully take it all in and take notes. Um, I would advise getting the calculator that you guys recommend because Like it has a lot of tips and shortcuts that you could do on easy problems and hard problems. I would take a lot of notes and then the day before the test, just look them over and maybe even the day of, and just like a lot of repetition practice. Don't cheat on the homeworks, but actually work it out and see that you could do it, and then refer back to the answers to fix whatever you did wrong.
Okay, first, I think that this program it was very helpful because she needed that constant guidance and pushing and reminders and all that stuff. Other kids might be on their own and they'll be fine, but we tried that before and that didn't kind of work. So if your child's a child that needs, to be like that, constantly reminded and that this is a great program. You personalize the material to where the kid is and, whatever their level is. So that's another thing, that they get matched up with other students that are in the same kind of level. So as if your child is super advanced, then they're going to be with advanced kids and so on and so forth. So I would just recommend it 100% regardless. And you get your money's worth for sure. And the best thing is peace of mind. So piece of pie, peace of mind. Mariana's like, I'm going to recommend this to everyone.
Yeah, I already do.
This is great. And so much that when she did the math, we're like, oh man, I wish they had the reading program and you guys had it. We're like, okay, let's do it. And we didn't even think about it twice. We just enrolled her right away. And that also paid off. So thank you so much for your help. No, I only have one kid, but if I had more, I'll definitely enroll them all.